What? Am I pretty? Am I warming up for your outside, baby? Yeah, warming up here for you. Warming up for you inside me. Me, me. You hear that? Okay. You hear that? Bitch, do you hear that? That's that. Okay. So, I am going to. This is going to be. This is the astrology, heavenly bodies astrology. I be want to rip. So what deck is? Okay. I'll do the Citadel Oracle. Okay, I'll do the Citadel Oracle. I might do this one too. I don't know. Why is my shit so ghetto? Okay, I hate ghetto shit. Uh, a note from Lily. How gorgeous. Okay, that's beautiful. But we're not trying to be cute right now. Oh, I didn't even notice it had a little string in the book. How cute. How cute is that? I didn't even notice it had a little string in the book. How freaking cute. Okay. So don't you just love it? Yeah, I am funny. Oh my god. What? Look, you know what? Well, this is what we gonna do. Oh wait, let me see what percent my phone is on now. Oh, it's on 4%. So we're not gonna do none of that shit. We just gonna let this bitch keep falling, and then I'm gonna just keep picking it up when need be. Okay, keep falling, bitch. And then I pick it up when you don't need to. Alrighty. Alrighty. So child, you know, I'm trying, but you know, I be trying to. I don't know. I guess we are in the era of, cause I don't know what's wrong with y'all women. You know, I'm like, I guess they would say, cause I'm broke, so I don't get it. But I don't know. I was just talking about. You feel me? Like marriages and stuff like that. But we're in the era of women that it's like these women are going backwards. You get what I'm saying? It's like the girls that were married and stuff like that before a certain age, like Tiana Taylor, for example. Like, bitch, what the fuck did you get a divorce for? Like, you think you finna go and find you another husband right now? Like, or what, you just trying to live your best life right now? You feel like you want to live your best life. And you just like, fuck the kids, fuck the whole relationship, fuck my marriage, fuck being a family, and fuck raising my kids in a two-parent household. You feel me? 333. You just like, bitch, I just want to run these streets. Or like what? Because I'm confused. Because you, like, that's what I be saying. Like, that's another thing that bothers me the most. During these relationships, nobody is saying, oh, he put his hands on me, he did this to me, he did that. Even with Kiki, you wasn't telling us this nigga beat your ass until you stopped like dating him. So it's like, why after y'all break up, then you want to put us on game? Like, do that shit while you in that shit, because now I don't believe you. Now I'm gonna look at you like, well, bitch, you been putting it up with it all this time. So what the fuck changed, bitch? What's different now? Another nigga came into you, some other dick came into your life. That's the only difference, probably. Like, even with Kim and Kanye, like, when I pay attention, I'm like, she never, like, she tries to tarnish his character because she doesn't have anything to truly like say about him negatively. So she just says the same thing the media says, you know. And then it's like, it's sad because like a lot of people get on these shows to try and, you know, put themselves out there so they can justify their character to the world, and it makes them look worse because all your kids talk about is how good of a father he is on there. So it's like 444. So how are you in this energy or able to say like, oh well, this person is that type of person, he's that type of person, when everyone else has nothing negative to say? You feel me? Like, Yeah. Like your sisters be looking like, bitch, if you ain't wanted me in a heartbeat, bitch, all you have to do is say it. And you sitting here, like having a big head about shit. You sitting here too focused on yourself to focus on your family. Like, and that's where people fuck up at. Like, I'm like, that might have been what the fuck Tiana going through right now. She trying to focus back on her career and self and stuff. So it's like, I need to drop this nigga so I can focus on me, running the streets. Yeah. So I don't know what the hell be wrong with y'all, but shit, I don't know. I don't know, honey. I don't know, honey. I don't know, honey. Y'all wild. What do you say? Oh, damn. Too wild. I was too wild. I was too wild. I was too wild. And I need you now. That's why you bitches gonna be crying back to y'all niggas. I was too wild, baby. I need you now. Yeah, go ahead, cry back to a nigga. Go ahead, bitch. Cry, bitch. Cry for legacy. Cry for Lexi, bitch. Cry for Lexi. Okay. Anyways, so what's next? The Citadel. Oh, okay, that. All right, the Citadel. Ooh. Let me pull a few cards from here, and I'm dealing with Librian energy. So let me pull a few cards from the Libra energy. Let me pull a few cards from the Libra energy. Mm. Yin Yang Oracle too. I can do that deck as well. I was trying to figure out what other deck that I want to do because I'm like the musician that came out. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna stop being ghetto and just flip the phone this way because like she is just like not feeling the vibe right now. So let's just do that. Do it, do it, do it. They will be rocking to it, do it. So do it, do it, do it. All right. You do read them in the order. Well, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. All right. So I was gonna say I was gonna read them in the order that I put them in and not the order they fell out. But you feel me? Let me stop. I was gonna say I was gonna do them in the order that I had pulled them out and not the order that I had put them in. But I'm just gonna do them in the order that I put them in instead. So the first card we have is the Poet. Fuck it. So I'm going to do a different style as well than the last few readings, and I'm going to pull out cards. I'm going to pre-pull. I like to test my knowledge and test my psychic powers. So give me a card for the Poet. Ooh, I like doing it that way too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. Okay, so the Poet. I passed it. No, I didn't. These are some really good cards, and I don't pay attention. I got so many decks that I don't really pay attention. The Runaway. I want to read this card because it stood out to me. Okay. The streets are busier than usual, and the number of people and voices clamoring in the market is overwhelming. But even among them, but look at that. But look at this. Somebody come look at this. So I feel like you're trying to run away from something. Like maybe you're trying to run away from something that you feel like has trapped you, secrets, and run away from problems. So it's like maybe this trap forced you to look at yourself, and you're trying to run away from paying attention to who you are. Okay. And the number of people and voices clamoring a hood. Okay. That. And the number of people and voices clamoring in the market a groupie. But even among them, one person stands out dressed in clothes that look a little too foreign, a map in their hands, and a look of the uncertainty on their face. The runaway has lived in a cage their entire life. So you've been caged into maybe a specific or a certain energy, or just always, you've been in a bird trap. You've been constantly around birds your whole life, and all you ever knew was how to be was a bird. So yeah, protected yet stifled by wealth and a good family. So yeah, you've been caged in with this energy. Like you could have had a like fortune, like your family could have a good fortune, or have amassed a fortune along during their lifetimes. So, and I say lifetimes because maybe you have several people in your family that bring fortune, that or brought fortune into your family, not just one. So it's like a generational bird trap that, yeah. All right. So, protected yet stifled by wealth and a good family, the runaway longed for new experiences but was unable to break free. Now that they finally made their escape, however, they've realized the world outside is too vast and they fear that they can't ask for help, lest someone send them back home again. So, yeah, I feel like maybe you feel like you kind of broke free from what you thought was your trap, but the trap kind of forced you, like I said, to look at yourself. Like you trapping yourself in a situation made you want to look at yourself, because it's like, you know, like I said, the energy with my mom, like maybe you were used to dealing with women who dealt with men who had good finances. The woman had their finances together as well for whatever reasons, and the masculine energy that they brought in or were around had their finances together. And it's like maybe you looking at your past and seeing why relationships didn't work for your family members or for other people in your life, and now you're looking at yourself doing the same exact shit. So it's like, is this who I'm going to be? Like, you're putting yourself back in the wrong type of trap. There we go. Now that they finally made their escape, however, they realize the world outside is too vast and they fear they can't ask for help, lest someone send them back home again. So yeah, it's like you trying to be outside, and being outside is too much for you because you're not no outside bitch for real, you know. And it's like you're scared to go back and say like, take me back. You're scared to ask for someone to open their arms back to you in the way that maybe that they did in the past. So yeah, like get over your fears and get over your pride. Like move past your pride. You know, sometimes you gotta motherfucking beg. I'm gonna make you beg for it. If you, you know, if you deserve to have to beg for some shit, then go ahead and beg for that shit. You feel me? Like we have to, as women or men, it don't matter what you are. You have to realize when you are wrong, and realize when you're not doing the fucking right thing. So sometimes you have to go to the extremes. You feel me? To do shit. Like it may make you feel like, oh, I'm putting myself lower, but yeah, bitch, be humble and sit down and go lower. Yeah. Motherfucking get on your knees, bitch. Go get that green. Anyways, go get on your knees. Maybe that's what you need to go do. Give your man some head. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse my language. This is not made for kids. If you a feminine energy, like maybe you fucked up some shit with your masculine, go suck his thing and go make it better, you know? Get your check in with him and go do your job. Shit. He love you. All right. It's normal to want to run from your problems rather than facing them, but you'll soon find that this won't resolve anything. Your problems will simply follow you until you're overwhelmed by everything you've been avoiding. It's time to start admitting yourself to what you're running from and address it. So be honest about whatever it is that you're avoiding. It's normal, like it's saying, like you might feel like the most, like you probably feel really shitty inside. You feel like you just a shit of a person, and it's like saying, oh, stop running from like feeling your shit. Take your own shit. It's like, yeah, take your own shit. Stop running from your shit and get your shit and goddamn feel all of that shit and go through all of them feelings. So yeah, saying your problems, like everything that you're going through and all these problems that you are facing are going to follow you around until you deal with that shit. So everywhere you go, you're gonna bring the same problems until you deal with it. I'm learning that as well. Oh, that was a word for me. Okay. But will simply follow you until you're overwhelmed. Your problems will simply follow you until you're overwhelmed by everything you've been avoiding. It's time to start admitting to yourself what you're running from and address it. Yeah, so be honest with yourself. I feel like this whole card, the runaway. You're running from yourself. You're not running from nobody else. You're really running from the truth about yourself. So it's like, yeah, you need to look at yourself and look at who you are truly. And if you a shit of a person, be honest and say, hey, I'm a piece of shit. How can I not be a piece of shit? It's that easy. The thief. What you trying to steal, bitch? The poets. What? What does that say? I'm gonna have to use these cards more because I kind of like these decks. I just don't like how it's so many different things, but I like the decks. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the poets. Mm. Get it out, bitch. Just get it out. God damn. You ever been in that situation where you just be so tired of some, like, it's like somebody just be nagging? Like, now I see why niggas be like, damn, bitch, like, you nag too much. Like, bitch, shut up. Like, get out all your emotions and just go ahead and carry the fuck on. Do whatever the fuck you need to do to make yourself feel better. Then figure out why you feel that way, bitch. And leave me the fuck alone, okay? Go motherfucking save the drama for your mama, bitch. And go motherfucking play with your mama and not me, bitch. Go play with your kids, not me. I'm sorry, y'all. I be having to get these emotions out while I'm doing my videos. It helps. It helps. It helps. The patron. I found the patron. Now I need to find the poet. Because I'm going to hold on to that shit. Because I ain't letting it go. I know that card. So I might not do that fully. But, you know, I might do whatever I want to do. Because I do what 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 I want to do. Okay, I see the queen. So there we go. Yay! Lexi. Claps for Lexi. Okay, so the poet. This is an isolated poet, a poet who has been so careful to protect their heart that no one knows who they truly are. But vulnerability isn't something to be afraid of, rather a sign of being alive and of having things that are important enough to risk losing. Rather than letting yourself feel distanced and socially unsupported, it is time to reach out or to try and meet new people. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you are, it's in reverse, so that's why it's in this negative energy. But you know, like we say, okay, since we started, I'm going to let it coagulate. Like I said, you know, you're in the energy to where you're not truly trying to find out what's wrong with you or find yourself. Like, you're not looking at yourself and trying to fix the problems that you have. So the things that you create aren't going to be true to you because you're not trying to fix any of your problems. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? And that goes for anybody, everyone. Like, you guys aren't trying to fix your problems, so the things that you create are not going to be true because all you want to do is cause more problem. You don't want to fix it. You just want to cause more problem. So it's like you're isolated because it's like you're speaking on an energy, or you're trying to speak on an energy that you don't carry. So it's like, unless you're going to talk about the shit that you're truly doing and the shit that you're truly going through and the ways that you truly feel, it's like, yeah, you're going to feel lost without you. Okay. This is nice. Well, we have to be so careful to protect their heart that no one knows their heart. So yeah, it's like you aren't showing your heart. Like, you never really show what your heart. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts. So I feel like you aren't showing your heart. You aren't showing who you are. Um, you aren't showing your heart. You aren't showing who you are. So so nobody knows like your character. Nobody can get into your story because they don't know who you is for real. You know, when no one really wants to hear my. Nobody want to hear your story because you're not being honest with yourself. You don't truly tell people what you're going through because you don't want nobody to judge you. So you may be like a motherfucker who broke. Yeah, you may be broke, and then it's like, I don't want to, like, I can't tell people like I done did all this, or I done accumulated these things, or I done got put in this position and I'm still a broke dumb bitch. You feel me? I can't tell people that because then they're gonna be looking like a broke dumb bitch. Well, they already look at you like a broke dumb bitch. You the only one who don't know you a broke dumb bitch. Okay. See, I told y'all I'm a broke dumb bitch. All right. So, but what really? Okay. So don't be afraid of being vulnerable. You know. But it on a high note, always leave with love, yo. Okay, well, I finished with love, bitch. I'm gonna lead with whatever the fuck I feel like leading with. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do and then get it done. Regardless, bitch, I'm gonna get the job done. I'm gonna get her done. I'm gonna get her done. And if I can't, we say, and if I catch you with that bitch, tell her I'm gonna beat her ass. Okay, So, rather than letting yourself feel too slow, but rather than letting yourself feel distanced and socially unsupported, reach out and try to meet some new people. Um, but vulnerability isn't something to be afraid of, rather a sign of. Okay. And having things that are important enough to risk losing, bitch. Oh, sorry. But yeah, y'all. Let me stop carrying on. Let me stop giving the people what they want. Don't give the people what they want. Rather than letting yourself feel distanced and socially unsupported. Okay. Rather than letting yourself feel distanced and socially unsupported, it's time to reach out or to try and meet new people. But vulnerability isn't something to be afraid of, rather than a sign of being alive and of having things that are important enough to risk losing. So yeah, it's like maybe you feel like if you be honest, like you risk losing some type of maybe stature you had or a way people looked at you. Like I feel like you're being dishonest because you don't want people to look at you a certain way. And it's like, shit, take that heat. If you can't take the heat, bitch, stay out the motherfucking kitchen, okay? Yeah, stay out the motherfucking kitchen, bitch, if you can't take the heat. Alrighty. So the patron mentorship. Amongst the chatter and music of the salon, one voice rises above the others, confident and companionable. The patron has achieved a certain level of success and prosperity and makes it their business to know everyone around them, particularly those with talent who might just need a little extra support to fulfill their potential. The patron indicates that a period of mentorship is beginning for you. Compromise. Let's find another word. It's called compromise. Compromise? Okay, cool. Yeah, that. Compromise? Learn how to compromise. Okay. Mm. Get out my face! Get out my face! Get out my face! Shit. Okay. Okay, so it's saying like, um, maybe you're finding someone in your life who is willing to mentor you or show you some things. Or they're coming into your life offering support and advice. Or someone is looking to offer you guidance. Okay, so I feel like somebody's pretty much just trying to show you which way to go down or show you, like you've had someone in your life who's trying to show you how to do things proper because that's what they've done. They know how to build their relationships. They know how to build connections and hold on to those connections when need be and burn them bridges when need be as well. They know how to maneuver through everything. And it's like, I feel like they have tried to show you or they are trying to show you. Okay, focus your energy on this new union. So anybody, I'm going to take that and say, anybody who's trying to teach you how to maneuver through things or how to get things done, yeah, God bless them. And also focus a lot of your energy towards their energy so you can continue to learn from them. You know, pay attention. Watch what they got going on. Watch what they do. Watch what they do. Watch what they do. Okay. It will bring a period of stability and empowerment to both of you. So yeah, just because you hold them in the regards to even pay attention to what they do and to even give them any credit or say like, oh, you, I like how they do this, or they're this type of person, or they do this type of things, or I like how I love this about them. You know, when you're constantly focusing your energy on them in that manner to say like, I want to learn from you. I want to learn from you. Like that's a great like that's one of the hugest compliments you could give anyone, by like telling them that you want to pay attention to them so you can learn from them because you want to. I want to be like them. They want to be like you. So it's like that's the greatest compliment that you can ever receive in life. Okay. So whether it's you or someone else taking all patient fixed energy on this new union will bring a period of stability and empowerment for you. So yeah, it'll What they say, what don't kill you, what makes you stronger. Okay. So the musician. Where do you look up to her? No, but you look up to me. Where do you look up to him? No, nigga, you look up to me. Quit it. Uh, 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 okay, I quit, y'all. I quit. I done. Oh, did I miss that card? So the musician is next. Mm. Ooh. The witch, the weaver, the musician, the twin, the tailor, the storyteller, the puppeteer. For some reason, God want me to read this card as well. The puppeteer. I'm gonna just show you inside the book because I don't wanna. Yeah, I got the card. I'm just gonna read it. Explanations and apologies. Soft curls of sawdust litter the floor, and the scent of the wood shavings fills. And the scent of wood shavings fill the air. Shelves, cupboards, and tabletops are covered with wooden figures, some half assembled, some not yet fully carved. Each one lovingly made and tenderly painted. The puppeteer does not know the fear of being alone. So the puppeteer doesn't feel alone. Let's figure out why. When loneliness calls, they simply create their own company. Ooh. But these puppets will never be the equal of human companionship. And though they will not admit it to themselves, the puppeteer will never be fully satisfied. So this is speaking on an energy that likes to play with other people's energy or play with other people and their emotions for the fuck of it. You get what I'm saying? It's like they want to play with your emotions or pull your strings or just play with any, if they have any power over your life, which a lot of people allow people to have power over their life, then they want to pick at any little part of their life that they can. Oh, okay. Well, they want to pick at any little part. They want to pick at any little part of your life as they that they can. So it's like, let me pull a string here. Like if I feel I'm bored, so let me go and play with somebody because I'm bored. That's how it go. Or let me call this energy up. Like I'm bored. Let me do something to piss this person off so I can get a rise out of them. Literally, you know. Or let me say something to bring this person down so I can make them shut the fuck up. Yeah. So, basically you won't be satisfied because you're constantly just playing with people just because you can. Conjuring real social skills can be a challenge, so it's hard for you to like truly socialize and hold conversations with people because you're used to manipulating the energy. You're used to dominating the conversation and leading where the conversation goes and starting the conversation and all of that shit. So it's like you can't have real conversations with people because you don't like small talk. You like to get into the depth of things. Probably that's how I am because I know I can play and shit. I play around sometimes. I get that energy. That's why I can explain maybe the puppeteer energy so well because I can find some of those traits in myself and I understand that. So and I'm big on saying like I don't like small talk. Like I don't want to talk about nothing. Like if we gonna talk, let's talk about something. Shit. Okay. Conjuring real social skills can be a challenge. People have their own feelings and their own lives, and it's easy to say or do the wrong thing. You're not the only person to have made an embarrassing mistake in the past. So own up to the smooth things over an apology or explanation. Is a small price to pay to maintain an important relationship. So yeah, people got their own feelings. People feel their own way. They have their own lives. So it's like, uh, mm. So like I feel like maybe you make people feel like you make people not want to express their feelings, or maybe you don't express your feelings a lot, and that's why you kind of like to play in these other energies because you don't like to own up or not own up, but you don't like to just be honest or talk about how you feel all the time, because maybe you feel like shit is pointless. So let me play with they shit, because they gonna get it started. So yeah, I ain't gotta get it started. Let them do it. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. What? Yo, I need Jesus. Okay. Because I'm a messy bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be talking that shit. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Okay, so yeah, it's saying like own up to your mistakes. Like you ain't the only person who's ever made a mistake. Yeah. Sagittarius energy wants a reading so bad. So guess what I'm gonna do? Sagittarius next. You're not the only person who have made an embarrassing mistake in the past. So own up to it and smooth things over. So yeah, maybe you've done something and it's like you feel bad and it's like you want to apologize to someone about something that you have done. And and it's saying basically you doing something. Own up to your shit. Own up to your stupid shit, motherfuckers. Own up to the stupid shit that you say and do. Okay, an apology or explanation is a small price. You know, it might be funny to you sometimes when you own up to your shit. You never know. It might be funny to you. You know, shit. But I wanted to laugh so bad, but I'm not because I ain't in the mood. So own up to it and smooth things over. An apology or explanation is a small price to pay to maintain an important relationship. Okay, so explaining to someone why you did something or apologizing to them for doing it is very minuscule compared to you fucking up this huge relationship. So that's what I feel like, it's not saying like the people that you may play with, and we're discarding that. We're just telling you what type of person you are. But we're also saying there are people who can converse with you and who are on a level with you and higher than you, but you may ruin those relationships by doing certain things that you feel like you're too big to apologize for. You know, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. It's like you feel like you're too big to, you know, apologize or to be like, hey, let me tell you why I did this, or let me explain to you why I was doing these things. Because that person, like-minded individuals, and this, that person probably will understand exactly what you say when you explain it. The person probably already know why you did what you did, you know, or they have an idea. You get what I'm saying? And you got it. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Explanations, apologies. Explain, apologize. Explain, apologize. All right. So, I was supposed to be looking for the musician. I am terrible. Oh, here we go. This is in reverse. It says inspiration and gratitude. Oh, I didn't flip it up right. Reverse, the musician indicates a difficulty finding the positive side of a situation. Setbacks may have chipped away at your optimism, or perhaps you have been too idealistic about something, and the reality of the situation has left you feeling listless and despondent. Take this into account when getting back on track. Okay. So, yeah, it's like maybe you're stuck in a situation now and you don't see the positives out of it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you had this whole ideal about something, and then once your ideas came into fruition and became a reality, it's like you feel like you're displaced from the whole world now. Yeah. So take that into account when you get back into yourself or into that proper energy. Don't do the shit that you did to put yourself in that rut. Stop doing the shit you did to put yourself in a rut. Oh, I was supposed to pull from a yin and yang oracle, honey, but my ankles are killing me. Okay. You wish, bitch. You wish. Okay. So, yo, I'm sorry I be talking to myself, talking to these demons in my head, trying to fight these demons in my head and trying to respond to y'all at the same time. Honey, we're getting it together. It's working. It's working. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, first. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is just pretty much saying, like, you got something together, you know, like you got something together, and it's like it's hard for you to be able to look at the situation positively now. It's like all you're seeing is negatives from the situation that you thought you had under control, motherfucker. You thought you had it under control, huh, bitch? Okay, I quit. Okay. So yeah, it's like you were too. You had, you know how they say, like, when you're looking at a man or you looking at someone, it's like, bitch, you don't want my man for real. You just want the idea of him. It's like you don't want my situation. You just want what it looks like to you. You think I'm getting all of this shit. You think this shit sweet, bitch. You think this shit sweet? Okay, well, get in. Tell me how the water feel, bitch. Tell me how the water feel. Okay. But yeah, get in, bitch, and tell me how the water feel. Is it motherfucking warm enough for you, bitch? Or is it cold, bitch? Is it feeling like Canada, or is it feeling like motherfucking Drew Barrymore, bitch? Tell me what's going on with you. How you feeling? How you feeling? You know, all these motherfucking songs going in the club, but she ain't say how she feeling yet. How you feeling? Or do you not know? Like, I feel like it's a lot of that energy, and that's why you may be stuck in this world as well. You don't truly know how you feel about all this shit going on. It's just too much shit for you to handle. It's not you can't handle all that shit. You can't handle the truth. You feel me? So that's not your spot. Back. That ain't your spot. That's not your place. Get back in line. That's not your lane. You're swerving in the wrong lane, you know? And if you don't know, you get it. The Queen. The throne room is an austere affair, lined with tapestries and portraits of past rulers. The Queen. Okay, it was in reverse, so my bad. It says reversed. I do that a lot, y'all. We'll be all right. Determination and sacrifice. Reverse. The Queen indicates situations where a sacrifice has been made, but nothing has been gained in return. No matter how much time, focus, or energy you have put into a task, nothing has turned out the way you intended. You may need to reassess your approach or accept the fact that sometimes there is no equivalent exchange. So, okay. So, okay. So a sacrifice was made, but it's like nothing came from that sacrifice. No matter how much time, focus, or energy you put into a task, nothing has time. So it's like you sacrifice something, and it's like you still got nothing back from that sacrifice. Like you're waiting to see what you're going to get back from that. Well, not waiting. It ain't no waiting, bitch. You don't know what the fuck. You see this, you waiting to get something back. And I'm going to use that pyramid in terms, you feel me? Like it's upside down. Like, you know, when you usually deal with pyramids, I'm thinking of a pyramid scheme type of energy. It's like, you know, you jumped in a pyramid scheme, like expecting to, they be like, hey, yeah, you can make $5,000 today. You feel me? You got scammed, bitch. Long story short, you got scammed. You feel me? It's like motherfucking going to goddamn, bitch, I don't think I'm scared to come back, motherfucker. But yeah, it's like you, so yeah, you got scammed. Shit, you know. It's like when you go to goddamn what the fuck is it called? It's like, oh, when you deal, it's like, say you dealt with a dude, right? Okay, queen. Say you was dealing with a guy, queen, right? And so say, you feel me, he tell you oh, I'm sorry, but he's you he's like, hey, you know, like, I got this play. You feel me? I need you to go to Bank of America and goddamn pull 3,000 out your account. Shit, okay. Shit, pull 3,000 out your account or whatever. Yeah. Okay. But I need you to go, you know, go to this bank and get these cards and do this and, like, say pull this money out your account type shit, or, you know, deposit this check, do whatever, or go do this. And, you know, you looking at him like, why you don't want to go do it, but you ain't. Well, I'm sorry, let me stop lying. Me personally, I'm gonna be looking at that nigga like, bitch, how about you go do it and go bring me some money back just for even riding with you, bitch? Because I'm an accomplice for even being in a car with you, hoe. So how about you go do what you do and bring me some money back from that shit, okay? So yeah. Hello. So yeah, you do what you gonna do and bring me some money back from that shit, nigga. Like I ain't finna go and do the shit to bring you and go put the money in your hand. Nah. You go do that then. You know, if you wanna give me a little something for being cute and for being here, then thank you. I take that. But no. Okay, but I feel like you are more in the energy to where you're like, okay, I'll go in the bank and do whatever you told me to do. And then you went in there and did that shit. Then the police arrested your ass on sight. And that nigga was nowhere to be found and left your ass in jail. You feel me? Then when you get out or something, maybe the nigga see you again like, oh yeah, I got a better play for you. You feel me? Like, yeah, that shit was fucked up last time, but don't worry, if that shit happen again, I'll bail you out. Bitch, when you should have said the first time in your motherfucking mind, bitch, I'm not finna do that shit. Why your dumb ass ain't doing it, bitch? Because you don't want to go to jail. So why the fuck am I finna take your shit, bitch? Oh, not, ain't. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah. It's like, ooh. It said you may need to reassess your approach, reassess the way that you approach the situation or the way that you go about shit, or accept the fact that sometimes there is no, some things you cannot replace the value for. You get what I'm saying? You may feel like, oh, if I sacrifice this, then all the money and the diamonds and the love from and the dick in the world gonna make me happy. And it's like, well, it depends. Like, if you traded in your freedom or if you traded in your true love for some fuck shit, then bitch, you in for a rude motherfucking awakening. Good night, bitch. Boom. Good night, hoes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, bye.